Today, I'm just going to read to you some of my favorite quotes. I wouldn't say that they're necessarily my favorite quotes. They're really just a list of great quotes. I have an Evernote notebook called Great Quotes, and anytime I come across a quote that I really like, I will transcribe it into my Great Quotes notebook. So, without further ado, I'm just going to scroll through and pick at random, and then we'll go from there. Sound good? Sweet. All right, first up, it is Dennis Yu. He says, I am not a Facebook marketer. I am an expert at driving sales, and I happen to use Facebook. I am not an analytics geek. I am relentless in creating the systems that generate jobs for young adults. I am not a book lover. Though I've read over 4,500 books, I'm hungry for the knowledge I need to achieve my goals, which compels me to read. Nike is not a shoe manufacturer, but about authentic athletic performance and teaching everyone is an athlete, and they happen to make shoes. FedEx is not a package delivery company. They are about peace of mind and the world on time, though they have the largest fleet of cargo aircraft on the planet. Who you are is not your activity, it's your mission, not the tools you use to accomplish it. I want to know who you are and how I can help you achieve your vision. Dennis Yu. I thought that was pretty profound. High value is not the same as low price. Who said this? Seth Godin. High value is not the same as low price. The price is obvious. It can be seen from a mile away. But value is more subtle. It often needs to be experienced to be understood. The price is the same for every person who buys that item at retail. The value is different for everyone. Low price is the last refuge for marketers who don't have the patience or guts to demonstrate value for those that need it. Interesting that he says this. Low price is the last refuge for marketers who don't have the patience or guts to demonstrate value for those that need it, implying that to charge extra is to demand more from the person who is investing in themselves, which is in and of itself a novel idea to most of the world. Investing in yourself? What are you talking about, investing in yourself? Yeah, investing in yourself to get to the next level. Not everything is just given to you, and it is a rude awakening if you've never heard this idea, or maybe you've heard it but you've just shrugged it off. You got to invest in yourself. I love that. Good one from Seth Godin. Oh wait, what's the next one? Money can't solve all your problems, but the type of person you have to become usually can. Doesn't say who did this one. Next one, Joe Polish. People don't buy on price, they buy on confidence, selection, and convenience. Let's run the gamut again. Those who do not move do not notice their chains. Rosa Luxemburg. Again, these are just quotes that I found to be profound to me, and I decided to just record them down. Let's see this next one. Ooh, I like this one. Alibaba founder Jack Ma said his favorite film was Forrest Gump because he saw something of Alibaba in Gump's shrimp boat. Ma quoted Gump as saying, "Nobody makes money catching whales. People make money catching shrimps." Which is very interesting because lately I've been I've seen what it's like to serve quote unquote shrimps. Okay. And if you're trying to sell high ticket, you don't necessarily sell high ticket items to quote unquote shrimps. And so my mindset has been, okay, so how do I actually go after the whales? But this is interesting. The Alibaba founder, Jack Ma, says go after the shrimps. Go after bulk, which is interesting. It's another way of viewing things. And I'm not saying that any one of these quotes is or isn't the way it is, because it's not. It is a particular way of viewing the world. There is no right or wrong, good or bad, true or false. That's only what is useful to you and what's not useful to you. And what's useful to you evolves over time depending on what your goals are. So that's what I like about these quotes. Here we go. Be straight with yourself. If you were really, quote, showing up and not holding back, you wouldn't be having money problems. Mandy Vanderput, who's part of the Straight Line business team. Very, very, very smart, intelligent woman, and I love everything that the Straight Line leadership business team does. Dusan Dukic is one of my favorite authors. So I love that, because it's like, okay, so if you're really giving it your all, then how come you're stuck? How come you don't have any money? That's a very, very interesting, and it's a slap in the face. It's a challenge. It's saying, okay, you say you're showing up, but your results don't show that you are. Let's spin the wheel again. Oh, let's go to the very first quote that I put down from Lori House Anderson. When people don't express themselves, they die one piece at a time. I like that. All right, let's scroll again. Oh, one from Bill Maher. While you're justifying your comfort-seeking behaviors today, someone else isn't. And when you meet her, she will own your ass. I love that. I love that. And lately, I've been burning the midnight oil, working on my dreams, working on my goals, wanting to be a better person. And I think it's interesting because there's this idea out there about power and people who are power hungry. They're motivated by power, the power to dominate somebody, the power to have dominion over them, to crush them with their heel. This is the motivation that they have. I would say that I don't necessarily have that motivation, but there is a yin and yang to those power kind of motivations, and that is, my motivation is to not be overpowered, to not have anybody have direct power over me. So it's a very rebelliousness to my own motivations, okay? I could care less really what other people do. Go and do you. It's fine. But don't tell me what to do. And I will fight with every ounce that's in me to make sure that you do not have control over me. And that might have to do with my past growing up. That might have to do with my 10 years being in the military, having to follow orders. And so at this point in my life, I'm very much against this idea of anybody controlling me, which is why I guess I've been seduced by the siren song of entrepreneurship, to be the captain of my own ship, my own life, and my own destiny. That's what draws me to this entire thing. So this has been my quotes. I keep an Evernote notebook called Great Quotes. If you want to hear more about how I use Evernote, I mean, Evernote is my life. Totally is. I keep so much stuff inside of Evernote, and if I would lose my mind, quite like literally, like everything is inside of Evernote, and there's like double and triple like security procedures, to make sure that people don't have access to it. But if you can use Evernote and use it as a tool that can help you really just kick ass every single day, then I highly recommend it, and it's one of my secret weapons. So that's it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Click like if you like this video. I'm Ben Perry, and I will see you next time. Peace.